Alright, now the pool season ended yesterday. We got a lot to do here at the shop, get all the snow stuff ready to go. We actually have our salt delivery coming today, so just going to be basically getting stuff prepared. We're probably going to put the smaller Boss sander into the truck today. Not that we need it right away, but you never know. So we're not playing games. So that's the plan. We're gonna work around here all day and we'll start chipping away. As you see, it's a mess around here right now. We got trucks everywhere, moving everything around, getting the trailer out of the way over here. Game plan is to get this salt spreader into the white truck number 4, and get it running. And then we're not gonna put it in the truck, but we're gonna get the other one, the Polycaster, at least over and hooked up and just make sure it works. And then we're gonna leave it out of the truck because we're gonna need the dump truck for a couple jobs. That's the game plan for today. We also have a salt delivery coming later on today. So got a lot of organizing to do around here. Like I said, this place is a mess. We just took all the pool stuff and tools and stuff out of the trucks. So we're in the process of slowly switching over seasons. So there's obviously no rush, but we definitely want to get this thing running and in the truck just in case we need it. And we know the plows all work. A couple of them need work. But at least if we need to go, at least we got working plows and we'll have a working salt spreader. So before we put this in the truck, we just want to make sure it works. So we got everything hooked up now. The spinner on. Just making sure the chain works, which it is. And we're gonna test out the spinner real quick, which is running. So everything's working good. Figure we do this before we get up into the truck where we can't access the back of the spreader. Well, we can, but it's just gonna be tough. So now we're just gonna check the tightness of the chain, grease everything up, and then we'll actually put it up into the truck. What I've been doing lately is we'll put a tarp or an old pool cover, because we have tons of old pool covers. Put this underneath. I put a board underneath the spreader, so that way any salt pretty much gets trapped. I mean, some of it's going to get underneath, but for the most part, all the salt will get trapped in that. It protects the bed a little bit. We'll cut this down so it's not sticking off, and then we usually use a little bit of an overhang. We'll zip tie this underneath the truck like that, clean it up. And that way nothing hits, gets stuck in the bumper in the back of the truck. So we just gotta run the wires and strap it down. And this one's all set. Now we gotta do the Polycaster next. This one's not gonna go in the truck today, but we're gonna at least just get it over there, do the same thing we just did, get it over, get it running, check everything out, and then put it back over here for now. So at least we have one running spreader if we need it. Like I mentioned in other videos, that truck always gets set up first. I mean, we're a week earlier than normal. Usually we wait till after Thanksgiving, but with the colder weather, I'm not taking any chances this year. So we're not gonna put a plow on this one yet, but at least the spreader's in and we're good to go. So one truck will be ready. So this one is 100% ready to go. Everything's greased up. We went through the whole thing, ran it, greased it, tightened it. Everything's tight, straps are tight, lights work, spinner works. We cleaned up the tarp a little bit. This is how we do it. Like I said, we put the tarp underneath, just kind of tuck it and zip tie it so anything that comes off just bounces off the tarp, goes onto the ground, it doesn't get stuck. Just what we've been doing for the last couple of years. We'll clean this up a little bit eventually. We usually put salt bags and stuff like that, ice melt on the side of this thing. I think I mentioned before, I love this thing because it fits in the back, no problem. You still have space here and you still keep the toolbox in. So one thing we're toying with this year is getting little mini Toro snow blowers. If we do that, we are gonna have to take this toolbox out, which isn't a big deal, but I mean, it's one of those things. It's nice to have the toolbox. You can put tools in there, so if you have a breakdown, whatever, it's ready to go. But we do have the other trucks that have toolboxes, so it's not the end of the world. So this one's all set. Not putting the plow on today, but we're ready to go if we need it. We're gonna do the Polycaster next. We're not putting it in, we're just gonna test it out. Or something behind me.
Oh yeah. Don't move.
What was it, the pipe?
Yeah, it's the pipe.
Alright, can I spin?
Yeah.
How's that? Is that good? Spinner's working and the chain is spinning. A bit rusty, but we're moving. All right, we're in business on this one. So what we're gonna do now, now obviously all the connections are working, it's moving. Gonna grease everything up, spray everything down, and then like I said, this is just gonna be put aside for now. This chain definitely needs some love. It's a little bit rusted up. I'm not gonna lie, I dropped the ball a little bit when we put these things away in the spring. We just got so busy with pool stuff really early, wasn't expecting it, that I kind of just literally sprayed these out, put them aside, and I was gonna clean them and put them away the right way, and I just never got around to it, and you know, I'll admit to that. So things get busy, it is what it is. Ideally, I would like to spray them out and then, you know, grease them all up and spray them all down then. But they're working. We're going to get them all sprayed down and greased and probably run it for a few minutes just to get all the kinks out. But we have 2 working salt spreaders. That's an awesome, awesome news. that's all done. Next up, we got a salt delivery coming this afternoon. So this is the little salt bay we have. I gotta move a couple things, and I'm gonna get the bucket on and just get this machine out of the way. Bucket on. We're gonna have to push this pile up once it gets dumped. We're in pretty good shape. Like I said, I got this one put back, the Polycaster. Everything's greased up, everything works. We put some sealant on the connections, some dielectric grease, all that. This one's in the truck. This truck we always set up first every single year. We're about a week early ahead of time. Usually we wait till after Thanksgiving, but we're pretty much done with pool service. We got some other small jobs to do, but we can use, you know, one of our other trucks. So this one's in the truck. This one's all set. We tested it out. It's working good. Same thing. Everything's greased up, lubricated. There's a little bit of rust on the chains. Like I said, I didn't put them away the right way, but everything's been gone through with that. I went through a whole thing of grease between greasing up the machine over there, the spreaders, all that. Went through like 4 or 5 cans of WD-40 and some PV blaster, but everything's working. Everything should be in really good shape. So now we got some work doing the plows. That won't be in this video. We're gonna put some headlights in the plows like I mentioned earlier. Got some work to do on that skid steer. I gotta put a door on that skid steer. Got a lot doing that one, and every single one of these trucks needs some things. Oil changes for everything. The whole fleet needs an oil change. We do them religiously every 4,000 to 5,000 miles, sometimes even sooner. I always, no matter what the mileage is at, even if we just did one 2 months ago, I always do one right end of November, early December on every truck. That way we don't have to worry about oil changes over the winter. We gotta get an inspection sticker on this truck within the next 2 weeks. This needs a little bit of work. There's some rust going on. I messed up and broke the boards on the side the other day doing a job, so we're gonna pull them off, put new ones on. We're gonna check the lights on everything, make sure all the lights are working. So there's a good, still, you know, solid one-page list of stuff to do. At this point now in the day, we're just waiting on our salt delivery. It's supposed to come in this afternoon, so we're gonna wait on that, get that in the bin, get that pushed up, get the tarp over it, and we're in pretty damn good shape for the week before Thanksgiving. I know we're a little ahead of schedule, but I'd rather be prepared than not prepared. That's my philosophy. I'm always early to things, always early to do things, always prepared. I always just don't want to wait till the last minute. You know, God forbid this wasn't working, we needed a part, you know, and the part was 6 weeks out. You know, we're gonna lose all of December. So I don't play games like that. You know, just peace of mind, everything's working. I'm already feeling a lot better about the snow season. So I'm gonna stop talking now and blabbing, blah, blah, blah. Let me know if I talk too much in these videos too. I sometimes get carried away talking. I don't care if you rip me in the comments that I talk too much, tell me to shut up. I don't really care. So if you don't like to talk, and tell me to shut up, and I'll shut up. But wait for the salt delivery, should be here shortly, and we'll get that all situated, and then we'll be done for the week. Go enjoy the weekend, and be back on Monday. Short week next week with Thanksgiving. Just got some shop stuff and a couple little pool jobs to do. I know I said the season's over, but we do have a couple little things to do. But pretty much, it's going to be sit and wait pretty soon. Wait for the snow.